you said, having spoken to your chiefs, to members of your kingdom, you feel very relieved. Do you think that this issue about the repatriation of the artifacts from some European countries like Germany, France, and others will be domiciled in the museum that you have proposed, even before you ascending the throne, Your Majesty?
Let me say that there is no controversy about this matter. It's a straightforward subject matter. As I said I want to correct that impression that there's controversy between the palace and the state government or our state governor. Like I said, I asked my chiefs to be very prayerful. There is no controversy. I don't see anything as controversial in this matter. It's a straightforward subject matter. We made that very clear. Perhaps there's a breach in communication. There's communication gap. There's a little bit of misunderstanding, not on our side, but on the side of the state government or on the side of Mr. Governor Obaseki, His Excellency the Governor, which I said we should pray for. That's why I repeated and insisted that we all of us need prayers for a peaceful resolution of these misunderstandings, because we had that understanding from the very beginning that it shall be Benin Royal Museum as recommended, in fact, pronounced by my father, not even by me, by my father, and I'm following the footsteps of my father. So there's no controversy at all. And the other question you asked about the international community, we have said our piece. We have made it clear to them. It's a straightforward matter. The Benin people have spoken. The chiefs have spoken. The royal family, they have all spoken. The youths have spoken. There's no controversy. If they say, there's that part. I'm not a Pentecostal Christian, but there's that part of the Bible. Let those that have ears hear. Let them hear. And we have made our position clear. I'm always making my position clear. I'm following my father's footsteps, following my ancestors' footsteps. It is not just only my call. It's not only my statement. It's a statement of the entire Benin people. It's a statement of the entire Benin people. You cannot expect the artifacts to go elsewhere other than where it was taken from. It's just a given. So I think the international community will be wise. Last year when I intervened in that political problem they were having, Edo 2020 and all that, we thank God there was peace. Peace reigned and there was no bullet fired. And the next day or 2 days after, there was a publication in the Vanguard and the Nation, I think. Each one of them, I was surprised. They dubbed me the King of Peace. So we are peaceful people. We don't need to say it ourselves. People have recognized that we like peace. We don't like controversy. We like peaceful resolution. Without peace, there's no development. Without peace, you cannot enjoy yourself. You cannot enjoy yourself when there's quarrel. You need to party traditional manner. You need to have groups come and entertain people, drink, eat, and be merry. We are not happy that first of all, I tackled the issue of human trafficking before me. I had to come out and speak. Then the next was, let me say, first of all, the CDA issue. you know, and then the human trafficking issue. Everybody came running to, you know, to me. The NAPTIP DG, you know, made a representation and appeal to me to please speak so that I can control those native doctors that they talked about. I said, okay, I will. And I came out because they were rubbishing the image of Benin. And I can't stand here and let them rubbish the image of my people. You know, so we have to do something about it like that has never been done. Even the chiefs were surprised what I did. That they never knew that we have such traditional devices that could command. I told them all the native doctors here are under our control. You know, those that don't want to be under our control will go to hell. You know, they'll go to hellfire, hellhole as the Pentecostal Christians will. So we advise them to stay away from holding these people to ransom, these girls to ransom, and making them swear oaths, take oaths, and let them so that they can feel free to speak to NAPTIP and anti-human trafficking agencies and all that. So the same thing. What I'm saying here is peace. Pray for the governor. Perhaps there are some unscrupulous people. You know, they say money is the root of all evil. You know, the information I'm getting is a lot. I don't want to say it all here. Information I'm getting is a lot, but bottom line of it is that there seems to be monetary attraction, financial attraction inside of all these schemes. Financial attraction. And everybody can still gain if you go the right way. God will bless you. If you go the right way, God will bless you. Go the demonic way, the Satan way, to be greedy and do the wrong things. God will judge the person.
The point, because you talked about financial inducements, attractions, you know. With these artifacts being returned, a company has been registered called Legacy Restoration Trust. And you have another one, Legal Restoration Trust. Aren't you worried about this? Or are these the kind of financial inducements that you think is driving the repatriation of these artifacts instead of coming to the palace, then a body wants to hijack it? How worried are you about that?
Well, I thank you for that question, but I think the question answers itself already. You know, I don't know anything about legacy trust, restoration trust. Is not. We are not part of it. We don't know much. We don't know what is going on. We don't know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. But our concern and our focus is that the artifacts were taken from the palace many years ago, over 100 years ago. And they cannot, you have heard the people. These are representatives of larger group of the entire kingdom. That's what you see here. That's what you see here. The whole palace out there can be filled up with much more. But you heard the people where the things were taken from must come back to the same place. I don't know. I can't really comment on the financial motive of legacy trust or restoration trust. Or something I don't even remember the names properly. You know, I don't know what their financial plan is about. You cannot have financial plan about our artifacts. That's not possible. So those that want to look at it like that, they are being misled. That's why I said we should pray. We should pray for them.
What do you say about the proposed Edo West African
Again, we are not. Again, that is also, as I already said it in the statement. That is already strange. That is also strange to us. That's not what I discussed with Mr. Governor right from the beginning. What I discussed with him was Benin Royal Museum. He knows that if he steps in here, if we are here together now, I will remind him. I will remind him that we are going to Aderio. You might well battle your meaning. What did we discuss that time? Was it a MOA? Was it a legacy? No, you cannot say that we discussed that with me. So everything that you are asking now is contained in the statement the years I read. You know, so as I say, we don't know a MOA. We cannot work with a MOA with Benin Royal Museum. What I say? Several traditional institutions that the colonial masters came to meet. The major ones, of course, as everybody knows, is Benin Empire, the Oyo Empire Ife, the Hausa Fulani, and so on and so forth. But when the colonial people came, did all the dastardly act they did to the country, because they have taken a decision in Germany, the same Germany we are talking about, to share Africa. They did it at will, without recourse, without even recognition of the cultural base of the people they were meeting. Unfortunately for them, on getting to this part of Africa, they found strong traditional bases, traditional institutions. When they left after the independence, they handed over their style of administration to our people. Now, our people became the then governors, or so and so forth, and until it transformed to presidential system, from parliamentary to presidential system, which we have now. However, where I think the problem came about is when those that took over from the colonial people and were now practicing their style of administration, when they begin to forget their base, when they begin to forget where they are coming from, where they will also go back to after 4 years or 8 years, as the case may be, then you have these issues. You have a schism between the people themselves. It becomes a difficult task to reconcile, and therefore restructuring, the call for restructuring and so on and so forth will begin to come up. It never came up at that time. So that's a brief answer to it. Yes, it's deeper than that, but I can, in the situation we are in now, we have been here for too long already. So so if we can adjust that, when you have traditional chiefs that are members of the House of Rep or members of the Senate, they are chiefs. They belong to the old colonial system or presidential system practice now, and they're also members of the traditional system. So they have to reconcile it. We have to, this constitutional review, they have to really look at it very well, not to shy away from it. Look at it very well and come up with a constitution that really will reflect all of us, the unity of Nigeria, that will be able to unite Nigeria. I want to thank all the members of the press for coming again, and I want to wish you all well. Ofure ami edo. Naga na yo ayo. Ofu wa yagbe. Niwa ofu wa yagbe o. Siye wo wa. O ya siye wo wa. So be ya. Oh, ya, simye, woman.
Jomo, oh, ya, sing ye, woman. Oh, ya, sing ye, woman. He said, Gwatuna wegwa. Oh, I'm a wine of Banarwa.